FCEL stock and PLUG stock. So straight away in this live session of the 8th of November 2021, we're kicking off with Fuelcell Energy. It's up 19.22%, spiked slightly in once the market opened, or rather in the pre-market. I think it gapped in the pre-market, and since that time it has continued to extend. And it's currently overbought based on what the 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is indicating. There's enough strength on its relative strength index, so the stock is I think it has crossed its 200-day moving average. Yes, the price crossed above 200-day moving average today on above average volume is 46.2 million shares right now. And okay, we have shares outstanding of 366.614. See, it's just slightly above its 200-day moving average. So we have not found any news behind this rally. We haven't found any news behind this rally. It's extending bullishly. Okay, the gain is now 19.01%. We haven't found any news behind this rally. So let's look at other charts and see. Let's 10-minute model, 10-minute chart. Let's see. Okay, yes, that's also the case, extending bullishly. Return to the 1 minute. Okay, let's see whether we can quickly have a look at its options table and see what's going on there. So while we're waiting for that to load up, we are still here and it's extending. At some point it got some support from its 50-day moving average, but never broke through that moving average. So for some time now it hasn't fallen below that moving average, that 50-day moving average. But for the other ones it falls back and extends back up. So there is, the momentum is there for Fuelcell Energy right now in this session. We haven't found any news behind this. The underlying trend for the stock is a bearish one, so it's good to bear that in mind. So let's see whether we can get the options table and see what's going on there for Fuelcell Energy. Let's see what's coming up. Okay, options. View full options chain. Let's see, we just get an idea of the sort of things that will happen. Okay, let's also get a short report for Fuelcell Energy. Let's get the short quote. Okay, okay, it should take almost roughly 2 days to cover all that is sold short. Okay, it's a 53 point. Okay, short interest is 53.68 million shares, and we don't have the float. We can easily see whether we can find float. FCEL stock float. Okay, let's see whether we can get anything. Float is 353.37 million. It's also about the same as its shares outstanding. Okay, just slightly less. Okay, so what we have there is about, okay, this is, the float is 353 and we have 53, so it's more than 10% of its entire float. So let's quickly have a look at the options table. So the most popular right now will be the $11 strike, I believe. No, it's just the $11 strike. The stock is not far away from $11. Where is it right now? Okay, not far away, not so far away. $10.67, that's the current price. So market participants are here. You know, the volumes are, you can see what the volume is. Let's refresh and see what is going on there. Volume, you can see it has increased to 20,180. Let's get the Greeks on that. Let's get the Greeks. So the delta on that is 0.45. So you multiply that by 100 and then you multiply that by that volume or open interest, as the case may be, and you get an idea of the sort of volumes that market makers or indeed any other individual will be will be must have sold or bought, as the case may be, to hedge against this rally that is in effect concerning Fuelcell energy. So let's quickly move on to PLUG stock, plug power, PLUG stock. 7.53, that's the gain. 7.53%, that's the gain. It has run up. Obviously the stock tends to the both of them, the Fuelcell energy and plug power, they are quite sympathetic to each other. So but Fuelcell is not as bullish as so plug power is not as bullish as Fuelcell is right now. Momentum is this indicating the stock is oversold at the moment, and there is some weakness on the RSI, the relative strength index. So the stock is getting support from its 50-day moving average, but the underlying trend on this 1-minute chart is still a bullish one. So let's quickly have a look at what's going on here on the static page, and also see whether we can get the options chain for plug power, PLUG. Okay, we haven't okay, earnings expected tomorrow. Okay, let's see when it's going to come out. It says here, third quarter earnings announcement expected. Earnings will tentatively be announced Tuesday after market close. Okay, so with the market close, that's when the earnings outcomes will come out. So the stock is showing strength within a longer time bearish trend. It's my days above the signal line, and shares are presently 22% above the 200-day moving average. However, that moving average is declining, implying that caution is still warranted. So yes, that's what we are facing right now concerning plug power. There isn't any fresh news. There is some news out there that was at the market close. Okay, it's okay, to announce 2021 third quarter results. That's what but so let's see the options chain for plug power. Let's see the options chain for plug power. Full option chain for. So in this November 12 series, this will expire on Friday, the 12th of November. We have that the $42 strike is the most popular for now. So we don't have a lot of volumes there. So let's return and see what's going on. The gain is 7.08%. It's not exactly as bullish. Maybe it's just a case of sympathy and nothing more really that is behind this gain we're looking at as it concerns plug power. But Fuelcell energy seems to have more of it. Okay, let's update ourselves with Fuelcell and see. Okay, the gain is 18.77%. Just got support from its 20-day moving average and getting some resistance from its 10-day moving average. Momentum has also waned, but it's trying to improve again. Okay, so we just had to update you on these two stocks. We don't have any price target right at the moment. We haven't determined any, but obviously these are well-known stocks, and a lot of late they have lost a lot of value. They've gone into the bearish mode because there was some skepticism towards the infrastructure, the whole green tech drive. I mean, market participants lost some interest in them, probably following some other meme stocks. Because before now, earlier in the year, there was a huge following for them, plug power especially, and we I think we predicted that it was going to reach $20, and at some point it did reach $20, but it has since retraced from that high. Yeah, since retraced from that $20 high. Let's see whether that's the case. Remind ourselves if that is the case. Let's see whether this is going to come up. Okay, the gain is now 19.11. Is that the case? 19 points, yes, 19.08. Let's see whether it actually did reach that $20. I think it did, but let's just verify that. Yes, it exceeded $20, so yes, we got it right. That was February. That was when it reached that, but $20 was earlier than that. $20 will be sometime in late January. So see what you make of Fuelcell Energy and Plug Power, and we'll continue to update you on them. Thank you very much for watching this video.